Here are 7 things that suck about digital marketing. Enjoy! Yep, that's exactly what this entire video is about. So clearly, university has started. This is the opening video for my third and I hope it's the last year at university. So if you're thinking of starting a career in digital marketing and you're wondering,
is it the right career for me?
Well, I'm going to tell you everything that's wrong with it, because if you can't handle something at its worst, then you probably won't stick around for the best bits. I'm going to tell you every single thing that sucks about it so that you can make up your mind about whether you can handle that or not. Number 1, everyone is always going to assume that your work is fun. I can't tell you the number of times I've been like, yeah, so like I'm a digital marketing specialist, and then they're like,
oh, what's that? It sounds complicated.
And then I'm like managing social media and web.
Ooh, that's so cool. Oh my god, you must have so much fun in that job. I wish I had that job.
Like, what do you think we do? This obviously makes you feel like everyone else thinks that your job is easy, and it's not. They think it's not a real job, that you basically get paid for posting a bunch of stuff online. Digital marketing is about creating content that engages the audience. It's about analytics, data analysis, creativity, and revenue building for big companies. There's a reason that digital marketers have like a 21% projected job growth. It's because you need us. I mean, not everyone who says, oh, that's fun, means it that way, but it really hurts. Next thing that sucks about digital marketing is that you can never guarantee anything. Ever. Because your work depends on so many things. It depends on the algorithm, it depends on people's reactions, and it depends on how tired they are when they consume the content. It depends on whether they had a fight like 5 minutes before, and that will dictate how they respond to your content. And let's not even talk about the algorithm stuff, because Google changes its algorithm every single day. No one really knows how the YouTube algorithm works. Let's not even go into Instagram. Like, algorithms is like a mental minefield that you somehow have to navigate. Everything that you've created, your life's work, can either go viral or it can just disappear. And that is why when people are asking you about results, you can just be like, this is what I'm hoping for, this is what I created the content for, but you can never ever guarantee anything. And that leads to the next point. You feel like you have very little control over your own work. So unless you're focusing on like PPC ads and stuff, you're probably going to be looking at organic growth. And organic growth is slow, and that means in addition to the last point I made about you not being able to guarantee anything, you will also see results of your work like in the future. That is so frustrating, because you worked your butt off for something, but you don't know if you've succeeded, and you won't know for a while. And for like perfectionists and control freaks like me, that's a nightmare. And that brings me to the next point, which is your employers and clients will always expect results and conversions. And you know what? It's perfectly acceptable for them to expect that, because let's be honest, they're paying you for a reason. But as we established before, in this ever-changing digital world where algorithms are changing every day and you have to literally use your knowledge of psychology to predict people's reactions, which are historically pretty unpredictable, it's a hard thing to balance. And when your employer wants to see the numbers now, it's like, what do I do? Like, it's not in my control. Please help me. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Like, it leads to a mental breakdown. Like, speaking of numbers, did you know that digital marketing involves a ton of data analysis? Well, I didn't. When I went into it, I'm like, I've left math in high school. I'm never doing math again. And then boom, I have data analysis as a unit that I actually have to pass this semester. I've done data analysis quite a bit in my jobs, but I'm like, no, no more math, please. But it's a reality of being a digital marketer. So think of that. Now, the next thing that is difficult about digital marketing is being creative and innovative. And I honestly haven't heard anyone else complain about this, so maybe I'm just a wuss. It's actually super hard coming up with like innovative ways to say the same things and creative ways every single day to promote your product. It's very easy to just get exhausted mentally and physically of doing that. My roommate, for instance, she had to design like a week's worth of posts for her employer. By the time she got to Friday, she was exhausted. Like, she was creatively and mentally drained. Something I like to do when I'm feeling the creative drain is just like switch to another medium. Say I'm writing and I'm like, oh my god, I just literally can't write another word. I'll just switch to like editing or filming or like graphic design. And that's a good bit about being a digital marketer. You're like all these things at the same time and you can just like jump from role to role. I really enjoy that. Wait, I'm supposed to tell you things that suck. So no, moving on to the next one. You can get burnt out very, very easily as a digital marketer. Burnout in creatives is mentally disturbing because you've lost the very thing that makes you so valuable. You could be a digital marketer, but if you're not a creative one, then your strategies are not going to stand out from the crowd. And when you have been so creative for like days and weeks and months, you start feeling burnout. You're so scared that your future campaigns and future strategies won't do well because you're not doing well. Anyway, all that being said, I don't think I would be happier in any other role. I love how challenging digital marketing is. Like, every single day I wake up and I know that there's something more to learn. And when the slow organic growth actually happens and you see the results over like a year and you're like, wow, like I did that. And let's not forget, it's pretty much future proof because all advertising is slowly moving into like the digital realm. So you're already ahead of the curve. Are you still becoming a digital marketer after all these things? Tell me in the comments because I really want to know. And if this helped you in your decision in any way, please like, and I will come back with a lot more digital marketing content, so you could just like subscribe somewhere, please. Yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I see you next time. Bye!